All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is happening. The DOGE team and Elon Musk have discovered a criminal government syndicate that is funneling your and my tax dollars. And not only that, but criminal cartel, criminal organizations all over the world are partnering with our Democratic and rhino politicians to steal our money. And Elon Musk and DOGE have exposed it, and we're about to get right into all of that. But please, before we continue, do me a huge favor, smash that thumbs up button. Make sure that you are subscribed with bell notifications on, and we are going to get right into it. I'm going to show you this video of, here we go. I got it pulled up. I want to play this video before I continue. Do me a huge favor. Make sure that you're subscribed with bell notifications on. Smash that thumbs up and leave me a comment. Where are you watching me from? Let's watch this clip. Listen to what Dan Bongino talks about with what DOGE has exposed.
He discovered a foreign fraud ring in our entitlement programs. Folks, even if you are not against government waste, and you love government waste, I should say, not to use a negative there to describe it. If you're for government waste, at least waste it here, right? If you're going to waste government money and piss it away in a toilet bowl, at least waste it on U.S. citizens. Nope. They found nobody cares on the left. Watch this.
As we know, there's a massive amount of fraud in this country. You have, for example, foreign fraud rings. These are foreign nationals who come into the United States. They use fake Social Security numbers. They use fake identities to steal billions in taxpayer benefits.
Yeah.
There's no way to know until DOGE gains full access exactly how much money we're talking about. But over a 10-year normal budget window, you could be talking about saving over $1 trillion by clamping down on massive fraud in our tax and entitlement systems, including, again, those carried out by organized fraud and theft rings.
Yeah.
The very important point in all this is to understand that DOGE are subordinate staffers of the federal government. They are political appointees, just like me, just like everyone else in the White House, that serve and answer to the president. So we're not talking about an outside private entity. We're talking about the existing federal staff of the federal government performing their statutory and constitutional duty.
Can you?
So according to the Trump administration and what DOGE has found, there are, ladies and gentlemen, there are criminal organizations all over the world screwing us and stealing our tax dollars. So, ladies and gentlemen, all right, folks, it is happening. The Democrats are shaking in their boots. And why? Well, because Elon Musk and his DOGE team, you know, the Department of Government Efficiency, are digging into the swamp. And they are finding fraud so big that the left is scrambling for their lawyers. That's right. They are lawyering up faster than you can say Hunter Biden's laptop. And in this episode, we are going to break it down for you. So here's the deal. President Trump promised to drain the swamp. And now with Elon Musk at the helm of DOGE, that promise is turning into action. They're going from agency to agency, peeling back the layers of waste, fraud, and abuse that's been piling up under decades of Democrat control. Social Security, Medicare, the Treasury, you name it, they're in there, shining a light on the dirty little secrets the establishment has been hiding. And ladies and gentlemen, and oh boy, the Democrats are not happy about it. They're terrified because every time Musk and his crew find something, whether it's billions in shady contracts or payments that don't add up, it's their gravy train getting derailed. Think about it. For years, they've been funneling taxpayer money into their pet projects, their donors, maybe even worse. Now the jig is up. So what's their move, right? And right now I'm watching the reaction, and listen, their reaction tells you everything you need to know. So what's their move? They are lawyering up. We're talking lawsuits left and right. Dozens of them trying to stop DOGE in its tracks. They've got state attorneys general, congressional Democrats, the unions, and all crying foul, saying that Musk doesn't have the right to poke around in their precious bureaucracy. But here's the kicker. They're not denying the fraud. They're just mad someone is finally looking into it. Let me paint the picture for you. So imagine this. DOGE walks into the treasury, starts digging through payment systems, trillions of dollars moving around, and suddenly the left is screaming about unconstitutional access. They've been saying it's a security threat. A threat to who? To the American people or to the corrupt insiders who have been skimming off the top? You tell me. And Elon, he's not backing down. He's out there saying they found payment officers who have never denied a single transaction, not even to known fraudsters. If that's true, we're talking about the biggest insider scandal in government history. No wonder the Democrats are panicking. This isn't just about waste. It's about exposing a system that's been rigged against us, the taxpayer, for way too long. Now, of course, the mainstream media is spinning it like Musk is the bad guy. Oh, he's unelected. He's a billionaire. He's got conflict of interest. Funny how they didn't care about unelected bureaucrats getting rich of our dime until someone started asking questions. Where were their tears when the government was blowing billions on who knows what? All we heard was crickets back then. But here's what I love the most. President Trump. He's got Musk's back 100%. He's signing executive orders, giving DOGE more power to root out this nonsense, and the left can't stand it because they know what is coming. Accountability, something they've dodged for decades, and now DOGE is on their behinds. Now, I want to play you this other clip, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to love this one. Right? While they are trying to, turn Trump away from Elon Musk and get them to hate each other. Well, here's what Trump says.
Everybody, and you've been watching DOGE, where we found billions, tens of billions of dollars of fraud and waste and abuse, and that's just the beginning. And Elon Musk has done an amazing job, I have to tell you. Him and his super geniuses, these are seriously high IQ people, and nobody's going to talk them out of anything. They go in and they're finding billions. I mean, literally tens of billions of dollars that we just started, and I think that's going to have a big, big impact, Brooke, right? So everybody, and you've been watching DOGE.
So while the left, the media, everyone is freaking out, Trump is standing, Trump is standing next to Elon, next to DOGE, and here's the bottom line, patriots. The Democrats are afraid because Elon Musk and DOGE are shining a spotlight on their fraud. They can't hide it anymore. They're lawyering up because they are guilty and they know it. This isn't just about saving money. This is about taking our country back from the corrupt elites who have been bleeding it dry. So let's cheer on Trump, Musk, and DOGE. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to pray for them, pray for their safety, and pray for the future of this country. But ladies and gentlemen, here, let me pull something up. Here we go. I also want to show you this video of Jim Jordan talking, about DOGE and what they're doing.
Congressman Jordan, this issue, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
So, let's start here. Let's start on DOGE, because here's part of what is going on with Elon Musk. The Washington Post says these mass firings are backfiring because they say dismissals have been so chaotic and rushed. Termination letters often listed wrong start dates, wrong jobs, or left the agency name blank, as if a form letter hadn't been properly filled out. Some workers are notified their own bosses that they've been fired. Is there some wisdom in slowing down?
Well,
and
I
being
think
more scalpel-like.
I think American voters like the intensity and the focus that they've seen from 30-some days of this administration, going about doing the things they told the voters they were going to do, doing the things they were elected to do. What was the polling? I think I saw just recently, 70% of Americans think President Trump is doing what he said he was going to do. Imagine that. You ran for office, you put your name on the ballot, you said, I'm going to go do this. And one of the things he said he was going to do was get rid of the waste, fraud, and abuse and the stupid spending going on in the federal government. Instead of Democrats attacking the guy who's exposing the stupid spending, how about helping us get rid of the stupid spending? And most Americans say, yeah, that makes sense to me, particularly when they see some of the crazy things that their tax dollars were being used for. I always point to Sesame Street and Iraq, you know, Bert and Ernie and Big Bird in Baghdad on Baghdad TV. Not really the best use of money when you look at the deficits we've been running and the debt that we've piled up.
So I covered this yesterday, how right now the liberal media is freaking out about the fact that, you know, DOGE is going in there, cutting money, and they want to take 20% of it and send it back in the form of a check to the American citizens and taxpayers. And the media is saying, what do you mean? Especially on CNN, they're like, how can you take 20% of the savings and send it back to we the people when we have so much debt? But my question is, where was the outrage? Where was the anger? Where was the screaming about our national debt when we were sending billions to Ukraine? When we were sending money to the Taliban, to Israel and everywhere else? There was no outrage. But ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, here's what I want to kind of touch on. If DOGE actually does continue exposing the fraud, waste, and abuse, if they continue in this spirit of, you know, saving money, paying down the debt, and then Trump is doing his side of mass deportation, securing the border, Kennedy is making America healthy again, and then let's say you're a minority, a Black American in the city of Chicago, and for the last 8 years, you heard nothing but this. Trump hates women. Trump hates minorities. Trump hates blacks. Oh, orange bad man. And then you see Trump actually deport the people that are ruining your community, the illegals that were put before you by the Democrats. The debt ceiling, right? The debt going down, getting paid off, a booming economy, secure border, and a $5,000 check with Trump's name on it. But he says, oh, by the way, it's not a handout. This is your money. You earned it. It's actually your money. I'm just giving back to you what is rightfully yours. Do you think a Democrat is ever going to win in another election? Or at least the next 5, 7 elections? No. It's not the waste. It's not. Here's what they fear. Number one, more than even being arrested for their fraud, for their crimes, they are afraid even more about not winning the next election. And I've said this even before the last election, ladies and gentlemen. If Trump wins, and he actually fulfills everything he said he's going to do, Democrats will not win another election in a very, very, very long time. Ladies and gentlemen, Elon Musk, the DOGE team, they're exposing the fraud. They're stopping the waste, fraud, abuse, and they are saving us trillions. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this up. Go have a fantastic Sunday. Have a fantastic evening. Have a fantastic day. I love each and every one of you. Do me a huge favor. Share this video with 2 friends. You can text them a link, email. Just share it with 2 friends. And let's get the word out that DOGE is doing what it's supposed to. Make America great again. Love you guys. God bless. I'm out.